to open things up?
I mean, they just get out on open court. I think that they played at a championship level. You know, they took their frustrations out on us, and they really did a great job of scoring freely, too freely in the second period.
Where are the big takeaways? Where are the big teaching points that you can move forward from this?
I mean, there's always a level of toughness. There's always a level of can you guard your man. You know, I think game plan-wise, we moved aside a little bit. We weren't as diligent as we needed to be on, you know, giving ourselves whatever small chance people may have thought we had available to us, and we just weren't able to individually guard people one-on-one, especially in the first half and especially in the second period.
When you know the situation with the Cavs coming into this game, and then it's the late in the third, the starters are still in, what can you tell about their mindset and where? Because that would be a situation where sometimes you would sit the starters,
yeah.
But those guys played a lot of minutes.
Well, they did, and you know we actually expected that. Probably if they had, you know, been 17-0 during the month of March, we wouldn't have seen them. But they have struggled during the month of March. And I respect they have to find a way to get back in it. You know, you don't just click your heels and jump into an NBA playoffs. They're good enough, they're smart enough, you know, they're well coached. Everybody sort of understands you got to find some level of momentum. I do think that they can find that quickly. It looked like they had their mind set on fixing some things versus the 76ers, and to their credit, and we give them a lot of it, they did that.
But what's your mindset moving forward? I mean,
it's
who's who people not playing?
And it's really trying to make sure that we have, you know, a responsible number of players, so that, you know, you're not just grinding Dario down, say, or TJ down. You know, like, I'm aware of that at this stage of the year. And I feel like, you know, with the recent news, it's starting to take clearer shape of what we have available. And, you know, health for the remaining players is obviously key, but I think looking for some people, a person to come in and give us another body, give somebody else an opportunity. That's really where my head is at, more than probably anything to do with offense or defense.
Do you have a time frame of when you want to get that taken care of?
As soon as possible. And, you know, the front office and Brian's side of all this has been great. We've talked a lot. And, you know, I think soon we'll be in a position to provide news on what that actually looks like.
When you look at holes that now you need to fill, because Jaleel and Cove play two totally different positions, so what are the needs of the team, do you think?
I think it's a four-man. I think, you know, we lost Cove. He was like a fake four-man, you know, alongside Dario. And now Cove is gone. Dario just can't hold the fort, you know, himself. And now we're making up stuff, making Justin a four-man. And so, like, you need a legitimate four-man. I think our 5 spot is held down quite well. I think that, you know, based on how we handle, and we always judge in Gerald, you know, that maybe there's something else there you need. We got to make sure that he's being well looked after. He's been an amazing pro and a great teammate. But I think initially, you know, it feels like that position, so Dario's not just ground down. And Tiago's on limited minutes. It's not like you feel like you could just play big ball to satisfy that I suppose, drought of minutes at the 4 spot.
You remember Tiago hitting a 3 on the Spurs?
I do not. It's a classic case of somebody working and fixing his shot. You know, it started with his free throw, but I don't remember him hitting that 3 with San Antonio.